everyone, this is Shokora Zouheikyoku aka chocomint, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Pearlglow Cafe. Sweet breadcrumbs. I mean what? Sweet crumb kisses. I guess I'm a bit hungry now. I misread that. So in the last playthrough we met our customers and especially 3 very handsome men. Who is also our customer, but their appearance or interactions with protagonists is a bit quite special, and they got some free stuff too, so I guess it's special. And this time we will continue the playthrough and to see if we are going to meet them once again or meet a certain person once again. Well, let's go. Not long after bidding farewell to Dr. Ash for the night, I headed home. After also ensuring the storage room door was locked, of course. I've never felt such an overwhelming exhaustion before. My bed greeted me immediately and sleep soon after. That night, my dreams was written by the mysterious, strange, and charming people I had met. I moved to Bear Club hoping to discover a recipe on my own, one that I'll be able to add in the family cookbook. Not once did I imagine my new life would be filled with so many beautiful people. Whatever is in the water here is truly something remarkable. I wonder if I could bottle it and sell that too. Day 2. You know what I heard? And this is coming straight from my cousin, so you know it's true. Anyway, she said Sonny old Kerrigan heard from his wife. Oh, and you didn't hear this from me, but do you know she wants a divorce? Well, anyway, she heard from this grimy seller who heard from. Oh, you're in a hurry? Well, why didn't you say so? Anyway, everyone's talking about this ghost roaming the park. Local gossip from Tanqueray the tailor shop. Tanqueray the tailor. Okay, that is some gossip over there. That's a lot of long gossip. And the gossiper is kind of distracted too, since she keeps gossiping about someone else in the middle of her gossip. This morning, the cafe lock has decided to continue living its stubborn existence. No sweetened words can charm it, and no amount of force convinces the key to turn. It would seem my second day of cafe ownership is off to a smooth start. What is something I said or did? You can tell me. Promise, I won't get mad. Just know that whatever my transgression, I apologize from the deepest well of my heart. My voice has almost turned hurt from begging, and my knees ache from crouching before the door, trying to peer through the keyhole. Please, 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 if you would just do me the small kindness of opening once more. Do I even want to know? Startled, I turned to see Mr. Greed, hair glimmering from the morning sun and skin already clustering. Yes, quite clustering, huh? With his open shirt. Oh my, oh dear. It's early, with the rest of the street still bare of pedestrians, horses, and automobiles, but he seems to have had a hard-working morning already. Oh, Mr. Reed, good morning to you. I extend my hand for a proper greeting. There will be no mistakes with my customers today. Hesitation creases his brow before he reaches his hand out and swallows mine. Though the skin of his palm is rough and calloused, His grit is surprisingly delicate. Morning. Ooh. Feeling shy, are you, boy? Our hands fall to our sides. Slowly, a knowing smile lifts his cheeks as his gaze looks between me and the door. So, having a lover spot with your door? Uh, it seems during the night we decided we were no longer a good fit for each other. Huh. Looks like the dog won the cafe in the separation then. Sadly, yes. Nothing I do seems to be working. Only a little troublesome, given I needed to start morning prep an hour ago. And then, get this, the back door can only be unlocked from the inside for some strange reason. Which, thinking back to certain events from last night, explains why the previous owner opted to leave it unlocked. What happened last night? A very odd encounter. I'm not sure I have the words to explain. And I mean that literally. There were many, many words being thrown around I still need to look up in a dictionary. There's that grumble laugh again, deep and bassy. Well, he pauses, one hand stretching the back of his neck as he picks through his next word carefully. I could take a look. I mean, if you want, that is. I'm pretty good with my hands. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! I was not exactly like the first choice, but something almost like that. Yeah, something almost like that. Oh no! In more ways than one, I bet. Heard. Okay, we're not choosing that right now. We are targeting someone else, so not now. Are you sure? Since you're offering, well, since you're offering, how could I possibly refuse? I think this choice also raises the heart too, but the first choice though. Good. It'll give me a chance to make up for yesterday. I'll be right back. Gonna fetch my tools. With a wave, he scampers off around the street corner. He returns shortly, a tattered and dusty canvas bag in hand. With a gracious clatter, he drops it to the ground and then sets to work. Meanwhile, I stand awkwardly behind him. The only sound between us is the lock click click clicking beneath his tinkering hands. Mr. Reed is the first to speak. So, how the rest of your first day go? Meet anyone interesting? Aside from you, are you making fun of me? No, honest. He twists, his eyes narrowing as they meet mine. A short grumble bubbles in his throat, before finally, with reddened ears, he turns back to the door. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, aside from me, do you meet anyone interesting? Well, I guess I met Dr. Ash last night, and he is definitely what I would classify as interesting. Hmm. He chatty, smart talking kind of man, dizzier than a squirrel on caffeine, liable to snap like a twig if he breathes too deep. That's some specific description over here. Yes, that certainly sounds like Dr. Ash, alright. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, let me guess. He's the source of last night's events. It sounds like you know him quite well. Yeah, I know him. He's only been here about a week, but he certainly makes an impression. Definitely, interesting. Seems like a good enough guy, I guess. He offered to take a look at one of my pregnant cows when he first got here. She wasn't eating or drinking right, real sick and losing far too much weight. But he gave her some kind of herb that fixed her right up. Ah, so he's a vet. I had such a hard time piecing together what he was telling me yesterday. Hmm, nope, definitely not a vet. He made that clear enough. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he's just too smart for someone dumb as me to understand. I don't know about that. By fixing my door, you're doing something pretty clever right now. I think. Just in a different language. Nah, this is nothing. The conversation dies like a butterfly then. All the while, Mr. Reed continues tinkering. He lowers his eye to the keyhole, inserting thin metal sticks and twisting the doorknob on occasion. My job then is to reignite the conversation. I sort back through everything we've spoken about so far, searching for something to latch onto. So you work at a firm? On it, I guess. Took over a few years back when my dad got too sick to work. Oh no, how is he doing now? He's fine. Still too proud to run things, but he certainly next like it's a full-time job. Ah, you must stay pretty busy then? Yeah, busy is one word for it. Exhausting is another, but it is what it is, I guess. Our bodies all give out one day or another. I know it's probably not my place to tell you to make sure you're well rested, Mr. Reed, but it is important to take care of your body. Yeah, sure, but time passes no matter how you spend it. No good in being idle. That's true, but I don't think there's any shame in resting, or even in relying on others for help every now and again. In fact, I'm relying on you right now, even. Hmm, I can't tell if he's displeased by what I said, or merely deep in thought. Either way, I decide it's best to divert conversational course to something else. Well, like I said, it's not my place to nag, so what does your farm produce? You mentioned cows, so I want to guess. Dairy? Beef? Yep. Cheese, cream, beef. We do it all. My mom maintains a pretty sizable garden too, so I sell out whatever extra she has at the local market. What else? Guess we also have chickens, a few donkeys, oh, and a horse. Though he's a bigger ass than the actual asses. Huh? Huh? Howard? Oh, wow. Really? I've never been on horseback before. Seriously? Never? No, never. Hard to find horses in the city these days, and even here in Pearlglow, it seems most people have switched to automobiles. Yeah, fair enough assessment, I guess. Me personally, I've had a horse most of my life. Used to be how I got everywhere, but someone was practically giving my truck away for free, so I figured why not? I still ride him around the bluffs. Sunrise views never get any better than that. Ah, to be able to overlook the ocean on horseback. with the sun rising far off in the distance. That sounds like a truly unforgettable experience. What's your horse name? Everyone always asks that. Mr. Reed sounds an incredibly low and irritated sound. His oh the main point is who named that? Did he name the course that, or is it someone else named that though? Oh, it's a nice name, but oh my god, that's a long name. his his full name is Princess Sea Star Gilbert Sweet Potato the 17th. Oh, okay. That's so surprising. I can't stop laughing right now. And before you say anything, my little sister is the one who named him. She was only 2 when we got him. Okay, and that answered that. What? That's such an adorable name. You think so? Well, feel free to just call him Gilbert. That's what I do, though. When he's aggravating me, sometimes I call him Big Potato and threaten to throw him in the oven. Don't mind. Anyway, don't let his name fool you. He's an old nasty thing now, always in a sour mood, worse than a barrel of tea and vinegar. Right now, we've got a few peach trees at the edge of a field flowering, and he's obsessed with them. Spends our afternoon eating every single peach. If we want any for ourselves, we got to trick him into his stall with a trail of sugar cubes, or he tries to jump us to bits. With every word about his farm and family, Mr. Reed's face lights up brighter and brighter. Seeing the apples of his cheeks sparkle with every slight smile is not only endearing, but it sends my heart fluttering. You must have fun spending so much time outdoors, surrounded by nature and animals. Your life sounds absolutely amazing. He shrugs. The conversation sparked dying again, for his smile to fade like it did. I can't help but think I must have said something careless. I studied the freckles smattering the back of his neck, the faded scars stretching over his forearms, and the sweat slicking his brow. He has a tough exterior yet. I only sense regret and sadness coming from Mr. Reed right now. Mr. Reed, is there something else you'd rather be doing with your life? Actually, his hands pause their work as he tilts his gaze to the sky. Nah, never mind. It's not important. He busies himself again with the lock. What? No, don't say that. What were you going to say? Well, I don't know. Ever since eating that cupcake, things have been strange. Almost 3 years old, and I'm only now wondering, what if? Celia. No, I disagree. I don't think it's silly at all. Man, what am I even saying? Just ignore me in my rambles. Mr. Reed straightens and then presents the entire door to me, free of its hinges. Anyway, here's your door. You're free to enter now. I see that. You had to remove it though. Is the entire door broken? Does it need to be replaced? Oh, nah, no need for that. Can't remove it without taking the doorknob apart completely, but I think the tumbler pins inside the lock are seized. Around here, with all the rain and salt spray, it happens more than you think. Rust forms pretty quickly. I see. I never would have done that if not for you. Yeah, well, you probably could have kept trying the lock, and eventually you might find some luck and get it to turn, but I don't know. The solution I came up with was to remove the door from its hinges so you can at least get started with your work. Anyway, let's head on in. You've got some important stuff to do, then listen to me trouble about doors. I stay close to his heels as he heads inside. Door in town. Once inside, he props the door against the wall. So, if you're right with it, I think I can remove the lock and bring it to a buddy of mine. He should be able to truly fix it. I could swing by again once he's done to reinstall it too, if that's not a problem. More like if that's not too much trouble for you. I really appreciate all your help, Mr. Reed. Graham. You can just call me Graham. Graham, then. But only if you call me Juniper. Well, I'm glad I was able to help you, Juniper. I'll finish up here and then get on out of your way. Of course, thank you again. And with a final nod, we part ways. How lucky Mr. Reed. Graham appeared when he did. Any later, and I don't know if I'll have time to get everything wrapped. But no matter, it's time to officially begin Pearlglow Cafe's second day. I head to the cookbook and, ignoring its squeaks and crumbs, pry it open and flip through the pages. Oh, that's a lot of new stuff. Looks good though. Let's see, we have never-ending cake served with eggnog, okay? Cowboy punches served with black tea. Creme brulee. Ooh, creme brulee. I love that. I really like creme brulee. Especially the sugar, the heated sugar at the top. Served with no pairing. Caramel brownies served with whole milk. Okay, let's check the recipe. Never Ending Cake by Squeak Nana Muzi, 1999. I mean, what? 1889. Oh, my sweet souls. This lengthy dessert is a labor of love, best eaten when surrounded by loved ones. Layers of chocolate cake, buttery vanilla cake, and creamy custard filling are all blanketed by a smooth ganache. Magical effect. Every piece is guaranteed to transport you to your fondest memories, wrapping you in feelings of comfort and love. While most things end, love never does. Okay. It kind of looks like ice cream, kind of. Ingredients: chocolate cake, see recipe. Vanilla cake, see recipe. Custard, see recipe. Ganache, see recipe. Perfect pairing, spiked eggnog. Fresh eggnog with a dash of grated nutmeg pairs perfectly to help warm the soul. Doubly so if you add some bourbon, okay? Mini Cowboy Quitches by Mint, 1904. I've got the flavors from vast deserts, okay, and sweeping blends. And now I'm sharing a delicious roasted treat. A golden crust filled with smoky bacon, caramelized onions, chopped cheddar, and cowboy abru spices. Magical effect. So savory and packed with hearty ingredients. Prepare to rekindle the forgotten dreams in your heart. No matter how dim the spark has gone. Okay. Ingredients: bacon, eggs, onion, cheese, peppers. Spicier the better. Okay, crust. Make it crispy. Perfect pairing: black tea. No sugar, no cream. Just enjoy how its simple flavors free your soul. Okay. Coffee brandy creme brulee. An unforgettable pairing with the texture of butter silk. South fancy, eh? Well, prepare to be surprised by how easy this is to make. Feeling wild? Maybe a little crazy? Throw on some fresh berries. Magical effect. Unlock the creativity that lies sleeping with you. With this, you will entertain those ideas you never would have even considered before. Ingredients: heavy cream, coffee, brandy, eggs, sugar, fresh berries. Optional, of course, but recommended. Perfect pairing. Don't even think about it. Why would you risk ruining such a rich and unique experience by pairing it with something else? Okay. By unknown. Okay. Salted Caramel Brownies by Anti Terror, 1905. Flaky sea salt, gooey caramel ribbons, rich decadent chocolate. And you know what that means? Yum, 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 yum! You might want to make 2 batches because you will eat an entire pan all on your own. Magical effect. Sensations of peace will spread all throughout the eater's body. After all, nothing is more comforting than a warm, fudgy brownie. Ingredients: sea salt, caramel, butter, chocolate, eggs, sugar, flour, coffee, just me. Perfect pairing: ice cold whole milk. Get the milk right to the freezing point and then pour it in a frosted mug. There's no magical effect, but damn, this is good. Okay. And nice. I am interested in. I like the crème brulee, but I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee flavor stuff. So I am thinking of the brownies or the never ending cake. This is a difficult choice right here. I will choose the brownies because peaceful, but love is also good. This is kind of hard to choose. Okay, this one, never ending cake. Is there never ending cake? I've not had this one in so long. Nanami's was the only one who ever made it, and only ever for the most important holidays. Maybe I'll set a slice aside for after hours so I can revisit old memories too. Now let's get cooking. By the time everything is prepped and ready to go on display, Graham has officially left the store. A shame, really. I would have liked to pay him back for all his hard work this morning, but he said he'll return later, so I will just have to wait until then. One by one, I placed the pastries in the case until they created a beautiful, mountainous bowl of food. Each portion balances perfectly atop another. After yesterday's success, I thought it would be best to double inventory, and now today's display looks even more impressive. Business picks up soon after opening, with a steady stream of customers. A few linger at the tables, catching up with old friends or scribbling hurriedly in notebooks. One by one, they all leave shortly before noon. Some promise to return, some slip silently away, but every single one leaves with a smile on their face, ready to continue on with the day. It's during this short post-lunch lull when Dr. Ash appears, entering right as I swapping out empty trays. Instinctively, I grip the tray tighter. I have no desire to clean up flung pastries again. He quickly approaches the counter, a beaming smile on his face. Greetings, Miss Brooks. I return once more and through the rubber door this time. Okay. I see that. Very good. You're looking well today, Doctor. Of course, a testament to your cupcake's effect, I think. Perhaps it is also because of said cupcake I am able to tell you the decision I reached last night. A good decision, I hope. I believe so. I know I said I would trust your judgment, but I would like to request you to call me Briar. No doctor, no Ash, just Briar. Ooh, first name basic for another one. I hope that's not a problem. Oh, how could that be a problem? I want you to be comfortable here, so however you like me to address you is perfectly fine. Feel free to call me Juniper too. Very well. Now with that matter settled, Miss Juniper, allow me to review why I have truly come before you today. You see, I am once more in need of your assistance, this time as it relates to a significant discovery I made last night. My, that sounds fascinating. I've never been involved in any sort of scientific discovery before. What did you find out? I'm glad you asked. In a rather magnanimous fashion, he clears his throat. Were you aware of flightless avian known colloquially within the greater Pearlglow region as night resides in the nearby forest? It is rumored to possess a rainbow of feathers and lay golden eggs. Well, I know I just arrived at Pearlglow Bay, but that's definitely not true. Okay, do we try to be straightforward or that, or are you teasing me? I can't help but feel like you're teasing me right now. Are you? Teasing you? Why, never. Why are you face flushed though? Briar, I know what snipe hunting is. I know, I figured. It's just I thought, well, I guess I don't know what I thought. So you were teasing me? No, absolutely not, Miss Juniper. At least that wasn't my intention. But upon reflecting, I see how my actions can be interpreted that way. He sighs. Pay me no mind, Miss Juniper. I am a silly man with sillier ideas. In fact, perhaps it's best I go now so as not to inconvenience you further. Wait, what? What is happening? I feel like I can't keep up with this conversation at all. First you're snipe hunting and now you're leaving? You haven't even ordered anything yet. I don't know you well, but I can't help but assume you must be hungry. Well, alas, while the food in your pastry cakes looks delicious. He buries his hands in his pockets only to pour them out empty. My financial situation remains unchanged from yesterday. Though I sigh, there is no impatience to it, only playful amusement. You're like a stray pup, do you know that? I don't have enough pride within me to deny that allegations, especially when we both know there is so much truth to it. Yet again, you prove how astute you are in your judgments, Miss Juniper. I bossed up to this special and bossed it to him. Honestly, Miss Juniper, I truly am thankful for all the kindness you shared with me so far. Will you and your business be alright though? What do you mean? Well, with me freeloading as I am. Oh, you're not freeloading, buyer. Every time you're here, you offer your smiles and endless knowledge with me. Besides, what's a few pastries in the grand scheme of things, really? Sharing with you brings me more happiness than making a few extra cons would. So please don't worry about such things. You're giving me much to think about, Miss Juniper, but I had best head to the forest before it gets too late. Farewell for now. Farewell for now. He straightens, smooths the crinkles from his coat, and departs. Guess I had better get back to work too then. Actually, in seriousness, she shouldn't give freebies too much. Especially if someone saw that and they thought they could also drive for that too, and that's really going to be a bad situation for her. Unless the people in the town is nice, then no problem will happen. It's as I'm dusting shelves that a cold front washes over me. I turn, startled to meet eyes paler than the sky. Hello there, mister. Pretty eyes. Oh, it's you. Apologies. Without the doorbell, I didn't hear you enter. Welcome back to Pearlglow. Thank you so much for giving us another try. Can I interest you in today's special? The head toes delicately to the side. First, they blink. Then I blink. Then they blink again. And that is how we spend the next few seconds, silently blinking awkwardly back and forth at one another. What is this image stuff? Or maybe I could get you a sample? They nod. Correct. They follow me to the pastry case. I reach in and pull out a thin sliver of cake. They extend the hand and I drop it in. Today's special is known as the never-ending cake because, well, it's normally one of the longest, most impressive cakes you've ever seen. Unfortunately, to serve it here, I ended up having to go ahead and portion it out. So it probably doesn't look as impressive. But well, anyway, it's made for a moist, billowy sponge cake and layers of pudding and custard, all covered with a silky chocolate ganache. Just one bite would transport you to your fondest memories. The thick, creamy eggnog is served with will also make you feel like you're being wrapped in a warm, fuzzy blanket. By pairing them together, you will immediately know how loved you are and always will be, no matter what happens in life. They take teeny, tiny, itty-bitty nibbles, truly relishing the food. Only once it's gone do they look back toward me. Well, what do you think? They blink, preparing to speak, the lips part, only to sew shut once more in rigid silence. They avert the gaze. The apple of their throat pops, and their eyes shift from one corner of the bakery to the next. One hand tugs at the fabric of the coat. Are they unable to speak? Or maybe they are just very, very shy. Either way, I can talk enough for the both of us. Okay. If you need more time to decide, that's perfectly okay. And if you didn't like it at all, please don't feel pressure to take anything. In fact, You can have a sample anytime you need help deciding. They shake their head furiously. One of the fingers points to the display case, and then, before I can ask what they mean, they give me a stuck thumbs up. Oh, so you did like the cake? They nod. And you would like a slice? Another nod. For here or a headshake this time? To go then? A final nod. Great, I'll get your order boxed up right away. How many would you like? A single finger rises and answers. Perfect, then here you are. I nudge a box-top slice of cake and a to-go cup out at knock across the counter. They collect both, and then, for the first time, they smile. Even a slight flush reaches their cheeks. Ooh, pretty. Nice. And then, grateful and beaming, they slip from the cafe. Bye-bye, come again soon. I'm sure it's just a trick of the light. If anyone were to ask, I would swear they'd disappear as soon as the sun touched the skin. How curious. But, back to work. Okay, back to work. Before I could blink, the rest of the day passed before my eyes. The hours slipped away in a whirlwind of bustling activity and left today feeling even busier than yesterday. I don't know if this level of business is due to the excitement of having just opened, or if it is the inherent chaos of cafe ownership. But I'm interpreting it as a promising sign of good things to come all the same. My mama always said there's positives everywhere you look, and I've tried to carry that optimism with me through every situation. Strange and very handsome customers? Yes, please. The more the merrier. In fact, what? The more the merrier? I mean, oh my. Chili bird. Obstinate cookbook not helping you craft up a new recipe? Just throw things into a mixed bowl and whisk away. You might accidentally discover something special. Lock not cooperating? Just take the door off. All day long, a pleasant breeze will flow freely through your cafe, caressing your cheeks and tousling your hair in respite from the kitchen swarm. It's only when the breeze ceases that I emerge from the flowery mess I've created in the back. Graham stands near the entrance, reinstalling the door. Oh, Graham. I didn't know you had returned. Apologies for not greeting you earlier. He grunts in acknowledgement. His lips are curled tight around a small metal rod. A piece of the door, I assume. Can I assist in any way? Another grunt, followed by a terse headshake. He slips the metal pin through the hinge barrel, and then, with a few twists from his screwdriver, the door is situated back where it belongs. He turns to face me. Nah, sorry. You're good. Was actually trying not to disturb you. Oh, please, distract me. I spent all afternoon fighting with my cookbook. What? Never mind, silly wish stuff. So, was your friend able to repair the lock? Yep. Said he didn't even need to replace the lock. Just soaked it in some kind of rust remover. That's a relief. I really owe you now. Speaking of, are you hungry? Let me get you something to eat. Sure. Just got a few more screws to tighten and I'll be right over. I head to the pastry case and begin backing a bag of treats from him. As promised, Graham quickly finishes his prepares and joins me at the counter before too long. A satisfied smile lifting his cheeks. Alright, should be good as new. No rusty locks will stand in your way tomorrow. And if they dare to try, I would just give them the old Graham treatment. If that's the plan, make sure to knock them around a little too. Sometimes you're gonna flex your muscle and show them who's boss. He leans against the counter and I become all too aware of his flexed muscle. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my. This is definitely great, actionable advice about big, powerful muscles, and I will definitely be taking that to heart. Anyway, here. I slide the pastry back over him. Huh? What's this? He picks the bag up and peers inside. My treat to you as we discussed earlier. What? No way, this is all for me. It absolutely is. I have to repay you somehow. Thanks is how most people do it. Thanks isn't enough. Without you, I mostly would have had to close or call a locksmith or something, but none of that matters because of you and all your help. So, take the food. Nope, can't do that. This is way too much. The bag's about to burst at the seams. Sorry, but you don't have a choice in the matter. Feel free to share with your family, or keep them all to yourself. Either way, this bag is all yours, so do it what you will. A familiar rumble reverberates through the air. Alright, well, I'll take it, but that just means I'll owe you now. That is absolutely not how this works. Undeterred, he turns from the counter. His eyes scan the room, bouncing from wall to wall and corner to corner. Come to think of it, I did see a few shingles on your roof that could do with replacing. Oh, wait! And I think I felt a few squishy floorboards when I was walking around. We'll swap those out. Hang on a second. Pretty sure some of your exterior paint's dripping too. Never can go wrong with a new coat of paint. Would definitely help attract some customers even. What? No. Oh, I think that orc over there could do with some pruning. Some of those branches are getting pretty close to your ceiling, and we definitely don't want that. What else? What else? I bet your girders need... Mr. Reed? Hold it right there. Absolutely not to. To everything. He chuckles. Alright. Sorry for teasing so much. I'll stop. Seriously though, Juniper, thank you for these. Are they magical? Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I've included some non-magical food, just some extra bread loaves, but you'll find today's specials is inside as well. It's a never-ending cake. It's an old recipe, maybe one of the oldest in my family, with so many flavors and components. Rich chocolate, sweet vanilla, creamy custard. It's supposed to bring up some of your fondest memories. Well, it definitely smells and looks delicious. I look forward to trying it. I'll let you know how I like it next time we meet. Please do, and if you're feeling generous enough to share it with anyone, I'd love to hear their thoughts too. Sure thing. Anyway, it's getting late, and I'm sure you're ready to get home, so I'll be going now. See you, and have a good night, Graham. I waved goodbye to him, and to the end of my second day as a cafe owner. That should be a good point to pause in our playthrough today. So today I think we finished the second day with meeting all the handsome men again. And we have Mr. Dr. Ash. We have Graham. And a mysterious, beautiful person from somewhere who came to visit once again. Somehow today, our girl has managed to reach the first name basics with 2 men already. And the mysterious shy person who doesn't talk is still mysterious, and we still don't know his name or their name yet. So, still very mysterious. I am planning to for him first, the mysterious person, but I'm not sure if we're doing so well. Hopefully it turns well. Though I do notice there's some suspicious choices there, the T's and Jo's. It makes me laugh, and I feel like the reaction should be fun, but not right now. Maybe when it's their turn. Anyway, that should be it for our playthrough of Pearlglow Cafe's quick Crumb Kisses today. It was very fun, very cute, and it's the end of another day. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next playthrough of another day. Bye bye!